Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Here in the Force of Elandril, we elves defend the woods from beasts and men. I myself have helped drive off goblin raiders, slain a giant spider, and composed an elven symphony for the Blood Moon Harvest Festival, and that was before lunch. So when I'm not sliding down the trunk of a barbarian elephant beast after killing it and its occupants with only my dagger and a few arrows, I look forward to coming home to a Dungeon Crate. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service crafted specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handmade items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. As an elf, I appreciate quality craftsmanship, and Dungeon Crate delivers, even if it's put together by humans.
Sir, sentries have discovered several dwarves and a wizard trespassing in our woods.
I was wondering what that smell was. DungeonCrate.com. Are you ready? Let the adventure begin.
Welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. We are finishing off Glitterdoom.
Glitterdoom! Yeah, Glitterdoom.
So everybody want to go around the table introducing yourselves?
I'm Jazz. I'm playing Quinn, a Fey-touched warlock.
I'm Kelly. I am playing Finley, the Fickle, the halfling cleric of the god Brandabaris.
I'm Carrie. I'm playing Kira. I think we went with the name. I'm a barbarian.
I'm Jocelyn. I'm playing Marigold Moonbeam. Man, she's like, I don't know, a paladin for Sahani and Moonbow, and like, she's there, man, right with the circle of life.
Okay, so as we were saying, we've covered. We did a quick wrap up of last week's battle in the Eastern Corridor. It was horrible. It was time consuming.
It was dusty.
It was dusty.
The stone ghosts were all destroyed. Their corpses littering the ground. Did you guys want to take a break after you killed them?
Yes. Yeah, we did.
You did want to take it. Was it going to be a long or a short rest?
I could use a long one.
You could use
just
a long
to get
one?
the spells back.
Can I have your eraser?
Yeah.
Okay, I will tell you, if you're taking a long rest, your compatriot Iron Eyes, he's going to want to wander off.
I'm gonna file. Oh no, I need to get my spells back.
Who doesn't need to sleep amongst us?
You're an elf. Hello.
You're the only one who doesn't sleep.
Well, I don't need to sleep.
But she's got to rest for her spells.
I don't need a long rest.
Well, could we take turns?
A little bit spent.
He's willing to stay up and watch. Iron Eyes.
Well, he's not taking a watch alone.
Like no. It's like no. I don't want you wandering off.
I'm thinking that he's definitely got a touch of that gold fever. Gold fever.
Okay.
You can give a couple more bars.
Iron Eyes, I request that you stay with the group because we don't know what's out there, and we may have cleaned the filth of those other rooms, but you never know. So I need to keep all of my people together. I cannot protect you if you are not here.
Well, she's prattling on. I'm just going to go ahead and start a flame on right like beyond him when he's trying to walk away. Like, secret flame, get your back.
He turns around and you see he's just wringing his fingers together like,
my precious,
How's that wound doing?
It's doing okay, but there could be treasure waiting right through the next door.
And you think the monster's
and
going to
there
carry it
could
out of
be
here?
death.
Ooh.
Okay, he's going over to the corner to sulk while you're having your long rest.
I'm actually, because I am a cleric after all. Okay, I do have to do some No, I don't have to, but I'm going to.
No,
I'm
after what I got.
remember when I mentioned that I'm thinking that this place might be cursed?
Hey, you didn't mention the curse.
Yeah, well, you're coming down with the case of it.
No. I'm just antsy. I have a feeling that we're about to find the mother lode.
Yeah, about that. Okay, you keep going on this way. I may have to cure ya. Okay? Just to let you know.
He just gives you a look like, I don't like this.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Oh dear.
They didn't hear this, by the way. I went over to comfort him.
You're scary.
I'm chaotic neutral and he's pissing me off. I am a trickster after all, okay?
So recollect for moi, the person who's like not used to playing this whole spellcaster thing.
Uh-huh.
On a long rest, do I get back one?
You get everything. Everything back. Long rest is the moneymaker.
Yay, moneymaker! It means I'm useful in that way again. How
And
delightful.
so you got full hit points.
Yeah, well, I didn't get hit.
I did several times. Lots and lots.
But
Okay.
that's supposed to happen.
It is. That's why the hit
That's
points
why
are
I
supposed to
need
be written in
more.
pencil, not in pen. Okay, so you guys have crashed.
Great. Part of the building's falling down again, those damn rays.
A couple more pebbles
No,
are
some
falling
rubble's
down.
moving, that's all.
Okay, so you guys, what is the order you're gonna take?
I go first.
We're putting the dwarf in the middle.
I think that's a good plan.
Yep.
I'll go after our stalwart paladin.
You are the
Or-
paladin.
Barbarian.
Barbarian. I, the paladin, will go after you, the barbarian. I'm going to drink more tea.
You're there to put the barbarian down if it rages out.
Hey, rage is a good thing.
Just talk her back.
I'm not a berserker.
So say
I went the totem path.
The totem path. Right, I'll just flash your totem at her.
Whoa. Ho. Okay, so as you guys come out of the guard room, which was a conveniently located place to take a long rest, you guys come on out. You see the ruins that are there as you're crunching over the stones as you go north in the eastern corridor. There's a door here and a door here.
Hold it.
Oh, we haven't. Have we been through that one?
I
You
thought
have not
we were
been
in
through
that one.
You're in this.
Yeah,
this
no.
You came through
We
here.
came through
You're
there,
here.
okay.
So there's a door there and a door
Okay.
there,
Shall we-
and a door there technically.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And what's your guys' passive perception, by the way?
11.
I'm a 14.
You're a
14.
14. Oh, crikey.
I am. Wait a minute. Where? Mine's not actually written down.
Well, actually, no. Wait a minute. This should be 13.
What's your... Look at your perception skill.
Perception is +2.
Okay, so you're 12.
I'm 12. Okay. So. All right. Apparently, we're going through that door.
Okay, so as you're deciding that, where the, tricksy little cleric is saying, let's go through that door.
Brandabaris is telling me, let's go in there.
Okay, you two do notice that in the dust-covered floor, granted with the rock collapse, there's now new dust, but there does seem to be a faint trail through the dust, like someone walking, going from this door to this door. So the eastern door to the northern door.
Looks like Brandabaris can win.
Well,
Oh, no, he said to go in that one, right?
No.
You said to go
he
into
said
this
to go
one.
that one.
Well, man, I think we should listen to Brandabaris, but, sometimes the circle of life tells us to take a moment and reflect. And I'm reflecting on some,
Footprints.
yeah, man.
No, footprints. Hello. We gotta go that way then.
Right, man?
Because the symbol of Brandabaris is a halfling footprint.
So clearly,
So
man.
Brandabaris is speaking.
Yeah, man.
I don't
See?
know about you, but that's probably.
If I
dwarven
didn't already have a
footprint.
token, oh man, I already have one.
Yeah, where is your token?
Right here.
Your inspiration.
Do you want to, start in the place where the footprints come from, man?
No, it's leading us to that room
All right, man.
or to that in that direction.
Groovy,
So-
man.
Well, maybe
So-
we should make sure things are clear before we get something
we're
behind
talking
us.
the eastern door?
Are the footprints going away? Or
You can't really tell. They're
Well,
We
connected.
will check that
Not
room because
super
I will not
fresh.
leave danger behind us so that it may encircle, outflank us. We're going in there.
Okay.
All right, man.
And I'm just going right in.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
Whoa,
ka-chunk.
There, man.
And that's when, as you step in, you see.
Owlbears!
Nope, not the owlbears. Kidding.
I know, bugbears. You know those damn bugbears.
As you open the door to the ore vault.
Oh, you better keep this one in check.
The door to this room is solid steel and shows signs of an unsuccessful attempt to break it down.
But apparently it opens.
Didn't you see the Morgan episode of Walking Dead?
So, Barbarian.
No, I didn't.
Barbarian, give me a strength check.
Okay.
See, I was waiting for someone to say they're pausing to listen to the door before continuing on. But,
See, that would be,
but the Barbarian is like, let's open it up.
The
Do we
barbarian's
have
just
any
going-
lawful in the party? I mean, we should all be.
Well, my
chaotic
strength did
neutral.
not work because I only got a 4.
I'm a chaotic.
Oh, no,
good
5,
kind of
excuse me.
person.
Five. So you guys all see the Barbarian, like, hell bent for let's inspect. As soon as, we see the footprints, Barbarian turns around, plants her foot into the door, and doesn't do anything. Barbarian flesh versus steel.
Apparently
The
nothing.
riddle of steel is too strong for you.
why don't you try
Duck.
the handle?
Steel.
Hey, doesn't Brandabaris
we don't
encourage opening
We do
the
have a
way?
Does someone want to try picking the lock?
No, we have a key.
I will, because he's got the darn tools.
Didn't
that-
someone pick up a key from the greed rub?
We do have a silver key.
We could try the key.
Oh no, the key went to the footlocker.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Never mind.
Because that's where the potions were.
That's right. Never mind.
Well, we could try picking the lock.
I'll pick the lock.
If we get bad off with it, I can hopefully blast it open like the last one.
If there are greed grubs in there, though, we're just shutting the door.
And
Unlocking
I'm
it again.
No, I'm gonna hold on to that one. No, yeah, because it's like I never get to use the. No, I'm gonna pick the lock.
You gonna pick the lock?
And I got a 15.
Okay, so you're whipping out the.
I'm whipping out these tools that I picked up in the last episode.
That you just.
That she's kind of like borrowed permanently.
They never really did get back into someone's possession, did they?
That's because I haven't rolled a sleight of hand check yet.
Temporary, sort of permanent borrowing situation.
Ooh, and you rolled a what?
A 15 there.
You put your pick in there, and just like from the obviously look that someone's tried fidgeting with this lock before, your lock pick does not work.
Well, damn.
All right, Doc. I'm gonna try blasting it open.
What
It's
do you
not like
want?
the barbarian didn't
D20?
let them know we were
No,
here.
this is a dangerous selection
Yes, it is.
of D20s.
Choose your weapon, sir.
They haven't been warmed up. They're fickle.
Very,
Hey,
very
I'm Finley the Fickle.
Yeah. It's a 12 with
Okay.
repulsing blast.
So, are you looking to push the door open like a strength check, or just destroy
Yeah.
the door?
With a strength check, using repulsing blast on it.
Okay. And what was your roll?
12 total.
Okay. Your spell basically rings off the steel in the corridor. Your spell and the strong steel door just echoes.
Do we see the hinges of this thing?
You do see the hinges of this door.
Probably off the hinges.
Probably
Can I-
behind the stone and the steel that covers it because it opens into the hallway.
Yeah.
It's almost like someone put this very strong door for a reason to keep people
All right,
from
moving right
getting in.
along.
Hey,
You
we got a dwarf in our party.
You do have a dwarf. You can try to, destroy the door.
Hey man, I've been studying the beauty and the glory of dwarf architecture for, I don't know, a while. And I mean, this
Last 3 days.
door is amazing, beautiful craftsmanship. I don't know if we should destroy it. We have to treat this door with the respect it deserves. I want to check this door out. Is it even locked? Is it what can I find out about this door that I'm like super in love with? Because I have a weakness for the exotic beauty of the people of these lands.
And there's the inspiration.
And I
That's a good roll.
rolled a 16
Plus.
I don't know. Is that like
Okay.
a perception?
I'll give you
History.
with your roll there. You see that this is an amazingly strong door.
All right, man.
This door was built with TLC to hide something of immense value. Worse, with your roll, you're picking up a twinge of there's something magical about this door.
Oh, I could have detected magic. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Hey, I pet the
You
door.
didn't.
At the door.
Pet the door. Nice door. I'm gonna like actually lay my body against the door and like kind of caress it.
Whoa.
This
Well, we haven't found a
door-
key yet.
Speak, friend, and enter.
This door is amazing.
fun,
This door's got like such a vibe, like magic, man.
I'm gonna try cracking the door next to me, just quietly.
Okay.
$18.
18.
If it's unlocked.
It is locked. It's the weird thing is it doesn't. It feels like almost like the door is vacuum packed shut, not mechanically shut, but vacuum packed shut. Like there's some magical force holding the door shut.
This
The
one.
door to the door.
Can
This one.
anybody
I was
dispel
hoping for this one.
magic?
Try to
Oh, you were
crack that
opening.
one.
Oh, you're going across the hall to the other door.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm like,
Oh,
this is a waste of time.
okay. So while they're messing with that one. Okay, so the door opens right off the bat. So while they're fussing with
I don't want to open it all the way. I just want to peek into
Okay.
whatever side of the room I get.
As soon as you do, the rest of the group can smell this at the same time. Is the stench of rot and mildew just wafts out the door?
Oh, crikey, who's
to,
that one?
to give you an idea of think when power goes out,
A refrigerator?
a month later, someone opens the fridge,
Oh.
and this smell. I mean, the
Oh,
smell
good
is
golly!
so bad it practically dries your tongue from the cloud of mildew and rot that just
Putrescence.
comes out, and it just assails your senses.
Oh,
Are you
gosh.
going to close the door or go inside?
I'm wrapping a scarf around my face. That is not part of the beauty of these
Oh,
people.
good golly.
Circle
Probably
of life,
just-
man. Circle of life.
Man, that is a real.
That's
the
bad part of this.
Yeah, it's
circle.
the tail end of the circle.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, the life part will be springing up from that circle.
Yeah,
'Cause,
we'll see.
Wow, man.
Obviously,
I'm gonna
it's
close
called
the door.
bacteria.
Okay.
Okay, last ditch resort, we go into the bad stores room.
Okay.
Oh, there's a door right there.
God, let's get away from the stench, please.
Okay, so you guys gonna just try to destroy the door? You can try to destroy the door and get
We're
in.
talking about this one.
Okay, so you guys gonna head to the north door?
Follow me.
Okay.
Oh, good golly, make that smell go away.
Okay, so when you come through, the door is actually not locked. You can come through.
Do we see more footprints?
You do see footprints. The footprints seem to go between all three doors here. The one to the east, the west, and the one to the south there. Seems to be fairly common footprints.
Does it
You
seem
can't really
recent?
see. It does seem to be within the last month. The dust has been disturbed. You can't clearly make it out. Like someone's
Right.
either not got the best of shoes.
Okay, I say we go on that door.
And
Because,
to the,
The single door
to
is
the
opposed to
east.
the double door.
yeah.
Okay, so you're heading through the east.
All right, man.
Okay, same order.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dwarf in the middle, man.
Gotta
Okay.
keep our eyes on that one.
Yeah, I'm worried about him.
I think he's got the sickness. He's been cursed.
He's got a twitch, and T isn't touching it.
Are you kidding? He's back there by that big door, seeing if you can work on breaking the door.
Oh, no. He would not be allowed to stay.
You're not leaving him behind to work on the vault door?
No.
Why
And
not?
unless he wants a hot foot right now,
Okay.
he'll be hightailing it back with us.
Okay.
The fact that he isn't bothered by that stench really now has me worried.
Well, you know, dwarves, you know.
Come on, Ida, stay with the class.
She got
You know what?
her
Barbarian
voice
school is in
line.
session.
You know, the last time I met something that wasn't bothered by stenches like that, it was goblinoid.
Oh man!
There's just one chest of gold.
Did
and it
your
still
mom
smells like
step
trouble.
out with a goblin? That's just not right, man.
And he
worried
just,
about you
he
there.
just looks at the paladin like, you're crazy. You're crazy. But the door, there could be something valuable behind such a great door.
Do I have like some sage
And when we
or
release
something?
the place from this foul magic, we will open it.
Okay, and he kind of mopes and follows behind.
Oh, mopey dwarf.
So as you open the door here,
The little known eighth dwarf.
Mopey.
they kicked out the eighth dwarf.
He was too emo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was emo dwarf.
His name was Kylo.
I'm sorry, when Duncan said that the other night.
That was awesome.
Darth hot topic. I just about died rolling.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
we digress.
Yes. I'll have to rend you from your story.
Ha!
Okay, so as you open the door, are you all stepping through or just the barbarian?
I'll, come through after the barbarian and stuff, because,
This is a one at a time kind of
It's a
door,
one-at-a-time
right?
kinda door,
So
yeah.
we're gonna have to wait our turn.
Okay, you come bursting in through
Yeah.
the door, and you see a group of people playing a game at the table. It's this room. Kidding.
I was gonna say that.
Are we in a Dead Gentleman's production?
Okay, so you see in this room, shall move, the inspiration, and the alien. On a dais topped with a shattered idol occupies the far end of this room.
Now that's just rude.
The idol appears to have once been a massive stone hammer. Religion.
Yeah.
yeah,
They're
man.
stone cutters.
And you immediately
Simpsons
see
reference.
Iron Eyes as he walks in, kind of does dwarven holy gesture. The dwarven...
The architecture in this room, man, is
I got a 13
awesome.
for religion.
Basically, it's the symbol for the high dwarven god, the great creator, the great stone maker, the big cheese himself.
They worship cheese.
It was a temple.
Oh, man.
And that's just rude, I'm saying. Speaking as a cleric. You just don't do that.
Right, man? Look, Iron Eyes, man. You dwarves are gonna have to,
But, do I notice anything else? Because something has got to be causing this curse.
Let me continue
I
on.
know.
An idol that appears to have once been a massive stone hammer. But the head is now broken off and lies in pieces besides the still upright shaft.
Oh.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Crazy.
Notice the long pause for the giggles. Standing before the dais is a small, 3-tiered fountain. Liquid gold streams from the fountain, flowing down each of its 3 levels before filling the fountain's shallow basin.
That's cool.
How's it keeping liquid?
It probably is a
all
golden
multi-multi.
color. It's probably just a golden color.
Or,
Flakes of gold or pyrite.
No.
And you
Holy
do notice that
magic.
there's another door.
Stuff.
Another door.
Are there any footprints in here, man?
You do actually see footprints going from the door up to the altar and back. And, of course, here's the gold fountain. I'll give it some tears so it looks more fountainy. And the footprints do go from the door to the altar, around there, and kind of back there in different directions. Over 100 years, someone has been going between that door, that altar, and that fountain.
Well, if it's real gold, then that darn glitter grub didn't obviously get into this room because it would have been drunk dry if it was real gold.
Yeah, it'd be he's using it as a Slurpee machine.
Otherwise, man, the ways of
I
gods
know.
are mysterious, man. Yeah, I mean,
It's glitter poop.
this could
It's
be
a
some
boudin.
holy golds. Do I know anything about this?
Well, follow me in,
Crazy
people.
fountain?
Wow.
You know everything about this fountain.
You don't
Keep that
recall
dwarf on a
anything
tight leash there.
specific, but You do have an idea that it is definitely magical. I mean, there is zero doubt
I'm
that
sorry.
this is...
Unless
this
it's
is-
molten, how is it still liquid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely magic. And you're actually getting a little sparkle, tingle, tingle of magic off the liquid, like it may be meant to be consumed or drank or something like that.
Oh, God, that's where the curse is. They drank the Kool-Aid. They drank the Gold-Aid.
Yeah,
Can
man.
can you tell anything about the
I
spell?
can detect magic, but that's about it. I got a detect magic spell, but it's kind of obvious. But when you detect magic, can you tell if it's like evil?
If you use
I
a
don't
detect
have that.
magic, I can give you some information.
I'm gonna do a detect
You're
magic.
gonna do a detect magic on the fountain.
I'm gonna detect. Yeah. So for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around the visible creature or object in that area bears magic. You have learned its school of magic, if any, and the spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
It is definitely glowing with magical radiance.
Yes, but
You sense
what
that it
school
is
of magic
that it
is
is transmutation magic.
That still doesn't rule out turning them into,
glitter grubs and
Glitter-
ooky stuff
yeah,
like
glitter
that.
grubs and Glitterdoom zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't think drinking it's like a good.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to
start.
keep this dwarf away from that damn fountain.
How's he doing?
He's
Twitching.
kind of twitching at it, but you can see he still wants to go
He's
back
in the
to
middle
that
there.
little door. Oh, you boxed him in.
Yes.
Hey,
Box formation.
man.
If he makes even one move towards it, I'm lighting up a fire right in front of it.
Okay.
Right in front of his path.
What'd they miss?
Okay. He seems to not be getting froggy. He's not wanting to run to the gold and start drinking it or anything like that. Crazy nice.
The fountain is magic.
The
And
fountain
apparently
has
it's
transmutation magic.
properties. Yeah.
So,
But he does want to know if he fiddles and busts out a jar. If you guys want to jar some for him. It could be some valuable magic. We could take it back to the alchemists and find out.
Could
Hey.
be. Don't you follow this god? Like, what's the fountain's significance
Yeah.
to this temple?
Good question there.
yeah, man.
Incidentally, I do ask a lot of questions.
You do.
And good questions at that.
Okay. There's no gold fountains from where our temple was. That's why I'm thinking of maybe someone's built this fountain here after.
You know, you got mighty twitchy at the mere thought of gold, but here's a giant gold fountain. And you're cool as a cucumber. What gives there, dude?
Well, you did say it has transmutation magic in it.
Hey, man.
But you were twitching at the sight of part of a gold coin.
Shouldn't you?
That gold ring. And you were
He's-
twitching.
Maybe he's just a little more moderated when it comes to unknown magics.
Oh, bullpucky.
That's
Hey,
why he hired
man.
specialists here. He has 0 skills in magic-y stuff.
Oaken eyes, iron eyes.
Iron eyes.
Yeah, man. Like, listen here. Shouldn't you be like, a little? I mean, you don't even seem a little upset that they defaced the altar of
Well,
your
remember,
god.
he did do the
Yeah, don't you
dwarven
wanna,
version of spectacles,
Busting
tacticals.
Yeah, don't you think maybe like this fountain might be sacrilegious and taking the place of your god or something?
Aye, once we clear this place out, we'll definitely have to do something with that, but it could be valuable.
Or we could just set it on fire.
We
Well-
can just go through that door over there.
As far as we can tell, it's spouting something golden colored that's liquid. Setting it on fire probably is not going to be easy. So until we figure out a better way to dispose of it, I think we should move on.
Let's take a look around, yeah.
Yeah, we should leave that fountain alone for now, man.
No touchy.
Okay, so you guys going to that door?
Yeah.
Okay, so who's going to kick the door open?
Me.
Okay. Kick the door open, and you step into what obviously, especially our cleric can immediately recognize that this is the priest's quarters.
Oh, anything of interest?
This plain room contains a bed, a wardrobe, a writing table, all of which are covered by undisturbed blankets of dust. Somebody do the dust blowing sound.
Does it have any recent writing? I mean, are there like
paths
maybe we
into
can,
here?
No paths into there.
maybe we can, if the cleric noticed something odd going on before they were all killed, maybe he wrote it down.
It's probably
Check
in
the papers. Who can read
check
Dwarven?
the desk.
Get over it.
I can.
On the table beneath the grime are a candle and a pewter dish and a scroll of beaten metal.
I
Scroll of beaten metal. There we
roll
go.
a 17 for
Okay.
reading the scroll and stuff.
Okay, so you go blowing the dust off. You can read the scroll. The scroll is written in Dwarven.
She can read Dwarven.
Yeah, man.
That's can I.
I like
Okay.
dwarves, man. I've been hanging out here, checking it out, enjoying their architecture. It's pretty.
Okay, the scroll was written by the priest. You notice the signature is the priest of this temple, and this scroll. The priest's name is Avarice. Before he abandoned
Wait,
his
avarice?
Avarice.
Avarice, as in greed.
Use my emphasis, not yours. It's like savage or savage, okay? It's savage. It's not Darth Savage, it's Darth Savage. It's all in the enunciation. Emphasis.
Somebody's glasses, all right.
Before he abandoned his faith and embraced Grar, the dwarven god of misery and misers.
Oh.
Rarely ever spoken of. This god is so misery, people just left him out of the books.
Oh, no.
It tells
Sounds pretty hoardy to me.
It just tells of the discovery of a gold vein that descended deep into the mountains, and that his calling he called down the Glitterdoom, and it basically goes on to explain some of the ritual he did.
Great. So it was the damn cleric that had done it?
Yeah.
Why, I'd like to...
What does it say the ritual is supposed to do?
Yeah.
Basically, it would cause them to fall to their own greed, and it would allow the dwarf to go down below the mine and get the gold for himself.
Ooh.
Well, they would all kill each other.
Oh, that's not
What
nice.
an ass.
And those whose greed was greater than their life would rise to protect this place.
Oh, lovely. That's where we got the damn wraithy things.
And the greed grub.
Oh, that's just
man. That's an abrogation of the circle of life, man. And I can't. No, I'm gonna have to
Hey, Ionize, we're gonna
Take
have to
a
put down one of
stand.
your own.
Well, do you think so?
He
We're
just
assuming
looks
he's still alive.
No, none of my clansmen would do something like this.
I'm
This
sure.
is an
I'm sure
abomination.
everybody in this fort thought the same. So, whatever.
Yeah, I'm thinking...
We must break the curse.
Yes, if we break the curse and then cleanse this vile place, and then my clansmen can move in.
What's in the wardrobe?
Okay, basically, very, very old, tattered clothes. It has old, tattered...
Negligee.
Barbarian,
heels.
barbarian negligee, bare skin, almost cleaned. Okay, so in the wardrobe
I look
holds
good in
tattered religious vestments and nothing else that seems to be of any value. Old, rotten clothes, basically.
on the desk. Is there like a ledger or anything else with writing on it beyond the gold scroll?
Unfortunately, the papers have all
All rotted.
fallen to nothing. But on the beaten scroll, there is more.
Oh, there's
You can-
more.
Would you like to know more?
Would you like to know more?
man.
And his letter finishes that he tells his tale and declares his intent that he plans to move into the mine and to begin to transform it into a citadel worthy of his new god.
Well, now, if the god is the god of misers, it's like, that's going to be a pretty lonely citadel.
Well, that's my point. But it still could be opulent.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why
he's
this
gonna
guy is an ass.
hoard all of that gold for himself and not share it like some sort of Scrooge McDuck, man.
So you just swim through the piles of gold.
Exactly, like Scrooge McDuck.
Or smog.
Or
That's
Smog. Oh,
Smog was framed.
poor Smog.
It was a frame job. The Hobbit did it. The Hobbit was the Sith Lord the whole time.
So, yeah, no keys or anything.
No keys.
All right.
Let us go to the double doors we saw earlier.
Okay, but
There's nothing under the bed.
which one of you has the highest religion?
That would not be me, actually. I'm -1.
I've got one.
Ironically enough, the cleric
If
is
it can-
-1.
If it can be used untrained, I have a 2.
Okay. Whoever's got the best religion, give me a roll.
That would be.
That would be you there.
A warlock. You roll a 5.
Yep.
I've got
Okay.
a 1.
I got a 16.
Well, I was gonna have one roll to figure it out, so you should have went for the D20 soon.
We'll keep the golden scroll with us.
Okay. Roll
I
the
think it's
beaten
just
metal
beaten metal.
scroll.
It's not gold.
Yeah.
Or whatever, yeah.
I'll put it in my robe, close to my heart,
Aww.
where it's protected.
Okay. So you guys are heading off.
You mean next to your breastplate?
Yeah.
Your paladin.
That thing, right?
What do you think holds up the breastplate so much?
Yeah, man, I stuff.
Well, she is an elf. They're not well endowed.
It's hard to have an impressive,
Arwen was in doubt.
The nice thing is, it's like Roman armor. The breastplate can be beaten out to whatever shape, size, whatever you need.
Well, I definitely have some hidden pockets in there.
I think I got a bag of holding in mine.
Hey-o. Okay, so you guys are heading off the other direction?
Yeah, man.
Keeping an eye on that dwarf.
Back to where there's footprints. Alrighty. So, you guys opening the door?
Yes, the doubly doors.
The doubly doors. You open them up to a loud squeak. Oddly enough, with these doors, there's no dust falling off them when you open them, so they've obviously been used semi-recently.
Huh, I wonder if this is the way to the...
Mines.
You know, I can't finish my own.
No, you
We
can't.
had that pause. I totally paused.
She was being dramatic with the pause.
Oh.
Okay, so
Shatnering.
when you open, it's the Shatner pause. As I move from the squeaky chair, look in here. You notice a tremendous derrick and wench dominate this large 20-foot high ceiling chamber. This, by the way, is a giant bucket. We're talking huge bucket
That's a
with
big ass bucket.
with a hole going straight down into the mountain.
It's a freaking big bucket.
Thinking this
It's a
is
bar
like
wall.
a...
Suspended from the derrick is a huge iron bucket measuring 20 feet in diameter.
Like an elevator?
A section of the bucket's side is hinged and stands open, allowing easy entrance and egress.
It's an elevator.
Beneath the dangling bucket is an open shaft of some 25 foot wide, chiseled cleanly into the earth.
Is there anything else in this room?
Yeah.
A slight A slight draft blows from the hole, carrying with it a mephitic smell of minerals and the subterranean world.
I'm guessing it's
So,
somebody to lower
The
it.
rope that... or is it a chain or a rope?
It
that it's
is
on?
a
I'm hoping it's a chain.
very, very amazingly weaved wire.
Oh, okay.
Looks like it don't
like a
like
cable.
in modern day life. It looks like it'd be a steel cable, so it's flexible, unlike a chain. Yet it's strong and resilient to wear.
So, like, if we were to go down the...
And you definitely see from the bucket there's a winch set up. So it looks
Can
like
you operate it from the bucket?
you cannot operate it from the bucket. Someone would have to winch down and then possibly climb down themselves.
Who's got the best acrobatics?
You mean
Or is that athletics?
athletics?
I'm a +2.
I'm a +2.
I'm +3.
Okay,
Not
we
me.
found the person who will be climbing down.
Okay. If need be, Iron Eyes will operate the winch.
Of course he will. And then he'll leave us and go back to the stupid
Fountain.
gold fountain. We're not stupid.
Wow. Apparently it's become an escort mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. You're getting
It was
in the
always an
bucket.
escort mission. Really, if you think about it.
Is there anything else in the room?
Basically, that square shape there is a wooden platform. It looks like it's got ramps made into it, so that way they could have wheelbarrows or containers. It looks like there are 2 smashed up burned remains of what were little hand carts. So you could basically, you get the idea from looking at this room. This is where they would send workers down into the mine. They'd bring it back up, and then they'd take stuff.
All right,
So it's
man.
like the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
There's stairs. Let's
Ancient
Well, it's not
fantasy
stairs, it's
mine
more
shaft.
Yeah.
it looks like we've got to go down.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Put the dwarf in the bucket.
Okay, so you all get in the bucket.
Light it all up.
Okay. And as you're all getting in the bucket, the barbarian is going to be the one to
Yep.
stay out and crank.
You can either walk down or climb down.
So,
Maybe we should all walk down.
well, it's a hole. It's a shaft.
Oh, well, see,
It
there
is
are no
not.
Don't
There,
have
there are no
ramps.
stairs. It is a
Okay.
shaft.
So there we go.
Why are you encircling around?
Because
He needs to draw more map.
I need to draw where the bucket's going.
So how smooth are the walls going down?
These walls have been immaculately well chiseled.
Team effort.
How far have we gone? Like, have we gone past 20 feet? 30 feet? 70 feet?
Well, I was gonna wait till the back. Since she's making
I don't know how she's going to climb these walls.
the cable. This,
I'm not
well, she'll
climbing
climb the
the
rope. She'll climb
Oh,
the,
well,
she'll
that
slide
makes
down
more
the
sense.
cable. She could try. Would you like to make life difficult and try to just climb down the smooth rope holes?
Oh no.
Okay.
So clearly it's going to be a cable climb.
Yep.
Do you have your external battery with you?
Why, yes, I do.
Can I possibly use that? My phone is doing that whole thing where the battery lies to the phone.
Oh.
You know, it turns out I like you a lot.
Thank you.
So you can use my external battery.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
if
I
you
like
got your
it too.
plug, we got plugs.
Charged it all up for you and everything.
Awesome. Much appreciated.
Put the charge in the battery and you juice it all up.
There was like this great sale for those on Amazon. Like, I don't know, some ridiculous amount off, and I got it for $10.
Nice.
And it's a really good one. It goes and goes and goes. I've used it a lot already on all my
Yeah.
traveling.
It's a great brand for external batteries.
And the nice thing too is that the TSA is not an issue with it, thank God.
No, they don't.
I was so worried when we were packing up for a trip to TeslaCon that the batteries would be an issue because, you know, they say you can only do so many batteries and blah,
Right.
blah, blah.
Oh yeah, no, they do give some limits to batteries, but you have to go pretty crazy overboard.
Yeah.
So I got yelled at the TSA when I pulled out my laptop. I pulled out the laptop cable with it because previously they'd always told me to pull out the power cord
Yeah.
with the laptop. This woman freaked out. She's like, "Don't pull that out." I'm like, "It's part of the laptop." Well, only the laptop. I'm like, "It's the power cord for the laptop. Usually you make me pull that out." "We don't want that." I'm like, "Okay, man. I'll just put it back in my suitcase." Holy cats.
TSA.
No,
TSA.
we're talking about portable batteries, TSA, airports.
Oh, the
General
joys.
unpleasantness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as all of you are in the bucket, you close the little hinged door, and all of the group are just looking at the ceiling, and they see the cable wiggle. As all of a sudden the barbarian starts cranking the candle, you just hear clack, 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 clack. And all of a sudden the bucket starts to move, and the dust puffles down as the bucket just clack, 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 clack. You almost wish you had some bad elevator music because this bucket has to go down.
Hey, man, I've got a guitar. I'll pull it out. I'll play some elf elevator music.
Elf music.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
It goes on forever like a fish concert.
So as the cable is almost all the way out, all of a sudden you get a click where the barbarian realizes the bucket is all the way down as it's going to go. Are you guys going to get out of the bucket? Or...
Wait for her to.
Yeah,
Climb
wait,
down.
I think waiting for our companions is
Okay.
a good idea.
So, as the barbarian, you're going to be rolling advantage because the cable is nice.
Oh, cool.
It's helping you, so it will give you advantage. I'm going to need 3 rolls. We're going to speed this up to just 3 rolls. Yeah, so that way in case you fail one, you don't die.
Well, I've got a 10 on one.
Okay. What was your other?
Ooh, I have like a 21 on one.
Okay, you were zipping down really fast, and you got control back, and as she's coming down,
And then I got...
don't say it yet. But just as she's sliding down, and you all see her coming, all of a sudden you hear in a voice, "Come down and play in the darkness with us."
Oh, good.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Okay, as you're sliding down, and you had a
16.
as she lands in the bucket with you guys with a haroof.
Wow.
You heard that, right?
Yeah. Kind of
Yeah.
hard not to hear that.
It kind of almost
kinda
magically
wow.
echoed up, like someone was amplifying it beyond normal voice.
Would that be you, Avarice?
You know nothing.
Ah, it's Avarice.
Excellent. Well, we're here to kick your ass.
Kick your Avarice.
Oh my god, do elves see in the dark? I can't remember.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Even half elves have dark vision.
Groovy.
The only ones that don't see in the darkness are humans.
I've got night vision goggles.
I'm
That
the
is
only
it.
one here that can't see in the darkness.
And halflings.
That's all right, man. We'll take care of you, man.
Well, you know what somebody could
Like a
do?
lantern.
If they have a magical spell to make an item glow, they could always make the bucket glow. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't got light.
No.
You don't have thaumaturgy or...
Thaumaturgy won't do that.
It-
It'll make my eyes glow.
Oh, it's prestidigitation that does that one.
Yeah.
There's a separate spell, light, and I do have that.
I was
So
gonna say,
I'm
I
going
don't have
to.
I can burn things.
Hey, here. Let
What
me
place
give
is
me
it?
your holy
There you
symbol
go.
for a second.
Ah, look.
It's glowing green.
Your glowing magical symbol.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
Okay, so
Let's do this glitter whore.
Amazing.
What? Tell me this guy is not like...
You just called him a glitter whore?
I did.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that seems like a good
He
name
sold his soul.
for glitter.
But it was really good
All that
glitter.
glitters is not gold.
Man, I bet he likes Kesha.
Let's see what color his heart is.
Damn.
Wow.
I mean, you know, I'm
Well, I mean,
still
eventually we're going to see that, I'm sure.
chaotic good. Like, you know,
I'm neutral
unpredictable, but...
He's a bad guy.
He is a
You
bad
know.
guy.
Look what he did to all the people that
The
lived
lives
here.
he costed, yeah.
Yeah.
He's unnatural.
I
Nice.
think his time for second chances has passed.
He's unnatural.
No, I mean, yeah.
It's not really like he was seduced. I mean, it looked like he
Cards.
researched
Give me that
this.
look.
That's
Borrow
true,
some of your
man.
cleric cards.
But they're in a specific order.
Well, what is this madness you have here? This is a mad selection you have here.
It's her magic order.
Apparently. It's actually kind of handy because I'm stealing some of the ones in order.
You're stealing the ones from Sister Solace.
Sister Solace can be amazing. Sister Solace will be okay.
Now he's summoning girlfriend beat him up.
As always, a bad sign with the GM is humming bossa nova.
I'll blame it on the bossa nova.
It wasn't the Glitterdoom.
It was the bossa nova.
What is this?
Well, and if you think about it, it wasn't the glitter's problem. It was this guy who changed his, he went to the dark side.
He broke the idol to his proper god, breaking up the circle of life, which is never okay. I'm not all right with that. And then he
went ahead and infected all the people with that damn Glitterdoom.
Again, disrupting the circle of life. And I think you know how I feel about that.
I'd say it's time to end his circle.
Well, remove his manipulation of the circle anyway.
We gotta cleanse things to restore the circle of life. Starting with
his death.
Well, I'd say
death is a part of life.
Damn right. Man. He's avoided it long enough.
That's true, man.
Time to restart the circle of life, man.
He's no better than the greed grub. Hides in a hole.
Yeah, well, I mean, he might be, or he could be like a dragon. At this point, man, we don't even know.
I'll look to
some pervy dwarf that's jacking off to gold.
Damn!
Oh, God. That was not an image that I really...
Look into Iron Eyes. Have you ever known a dragon to lead a cult, or for that matter, masturbated to gold?
Just saying.
Well, you know...
This dwarf has serious issues.
Oh,
like he's broken. Just saying.
He's icky.
Oh, like you've never freaked out if something happened to something you care about, like, gold.
I mean, it's one thing to dance around naked under the moonlight, man. It's a totally different thing to roll around and love the gold, if you know what I mean.
In the literal meaning.
In the biblical sense.
Love the gold, but don't love the gold.
I know it's a soft metal, man, but even dwarves don't get that hard.
Oh my God.
And this from the Full Metal Alchemist.
Right?
Oh, man.
This is marked explicit, right?
Yes, it is. Your son will be listening to it.
No, he won't.
Are you sure?
He's not going to be listening.
Yeah. He always goes to YouTube and puts that he was born 18 years ago, I'm sure.
He doesn't want to hear his
I used to do that on the net.
mom and aunt and uncle and the crazy adults he knows getting off to
I think you better
Phrasing.
rephrase that statement there.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but we don't post that. She needs tea. I'm just saying, drink some more tea.
I had a rough start to my morning. I meant
oh God.
Is this
having
safeable?
their geeky time together on a podcast is not going to be what the teenager is excited to hear.
Yeah.
There. Totally different phrasing.
Totally different meaning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, give me more caffeine.
Oh, God. I have a stomach bug, so I feel like tea is a good plan for me.
That's definitely a good plan.
I'm going to get more.
Yeah, some more hot water, and if you could dump my old tea bag because it's besmirched now. Well, I mean, you can really only use a tea bag once. It's not.
Not if you're playing Black Ops.
Oh. I didn't get that, but that's okay.
It's a teabag joke.
Oh, I got it. I played a lot of Warhammer Online, though, listeners.
For the glory.
Well, our call phrase was "fuck start them in the face," so you know.
Oh.
Well, that's one way to...
Well, they got the troops moving in the right direction.
It gets the blood pumping.
Yes, amongst other things. That is quite the image.
Is it just me, or are we all kind of low energy? It's that post-New Year's.
It is.
It is post New Year's.
We apologize, listeners. We will talk more sexy later.
I don't know. We've had some raunchy talk.
Yeah.
No, I do have like some sort of
I'm
plague
still
too.
dehydrated.
Oh,
From all the
yeah.
alcohol.
yeah.
From Friday night's debauchery. No, it's Thursday night's debauchery.
Thursday night's
nights.
debauchery.
Well, it went into Friday, so
Yep.
Yeah.
I know.
way into Friday.
Pretty much everyone this last week at work forgot Thursday and kept thinking it was Friday on Thursday.
Right, because it felt like a Friday kind of New Year's Eve. So, the listeners, though, will get to hear some of our shenanigans from
Yes.
New Year's Eve.
We did record our shenanigans.
Uh-huh.
And they were shenanigan-y.
Especially when we got to the Cards Against Humanity.
Oh. I still have to edit that. That's going to be like 6 hours of stuff. Of course, I'll have to edit a lot down, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was...
There was a lot of pauses because, we were drinking and having fun.
Right,
And some jokes might need to be cut out.
And I
Yes.
drank an awful lot that evening.
we went through like 2.5 bottles of rum and your bottle of wine.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think I drank most of that wine myself.
You did.
You did.
It was your bottle.
Yeah.
We
I downed that bottle of wine and then went on to... there were 3 glasses of rum and cokes.
Yeah, I mean, there was assistance with the rum.
and
It was Coke Zero, at least.
And then some people were drinking whiskey, so there was a dent in the Jamesons and the Glenlivet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The grown-up parties, man, they're fun.
Yeah, but the beauty is, no hangover.
Right? That is the
Yeah.
beauty.
I was just a little dehydrated. That's it.
I don't know how our one companion did, though.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't complaining about the hangover, though. He did want some Advil before he left.
We did leave some water out for him.
And the important
And he
thing
did
is he
drink
had
it.
fun.
Oh, God, we all did.
It was a blast. I'm sorry.
It's good. We will have to do less debauchery, but more like...
Geeks, games, and alcohol. It was fun.
Yeah,
it was a great time.
Or as I was calling it, booze and board games.
Booze and board games. There you go.
Yeah.
As long as you're gaming into the new year, that's all that matters. Okay, I'm like freaking Carrie out here by walking around with all this. Okay, so Carrie, put the group in the bucket. You actually will be getting some kind of advantage because, yes, you did distract him by saying by name who he was. Iron
I
Eyes
startled
needs to get in
you.
the bucket. Because, something could happen to him.
Yeah, you could get all greedy and attack us.
He could turn into a...
We're just gonna have to wallop him over the
Greed
head.
zombie
Yeah.
or greed grub,
got
which would
it,
be even
miss.
worse.
I ain't afraid to use it.
Sit on him.
Sit on him. Oh, sorry. So the door to your bucket is right here. And it is pitch black in here except for your light sources.
Which is
My
her...
glowy pendant.
And the rest of us don't need it.
Yep, the rest of you are A-okay in the dark.
We're like cats.
Add 'em up, boys.
15 foot. That's one bigger. And we'll go with funky
What are you
shape.
drawing?
Something that's just...
An amorphous blob.
Something that when you get over there, you'll be able to see. And it's going to scare you on the map, because that's what the map does.
The map is scary.
Fog of War, Carrie. Fog of War.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. So you hear,
Dun, dun,
as
dun,
the barbarian is landing at her feet, you hear chanting. Just a few quick phrases in an old dwarven dialect.
Something recognizable if we speak Dwarven?
A wee away, a wee
Sure.
away, a wee away.
If you speak dwarven and give me
The jungle. Sorry.
the greedy grub waits.
Ow.
I speak Dwarven. What do I need to roll?
Give me an Arcana roll or a Religion roll.
9 for Arcana.
Religion is gonna be my friend. Let's see which dice likes
13
me
for
today.
Religion.
Come on, dice. That's the dice. So 18.
You believe someone is saying a prayer to the god of greed to bring his spiritual guardians to protect this place.
Can I
More of those damn wraithy guys?
Maybe,
Hell.
you don't know.
pray to my
He's
god.
probably
I'd
raped the
be ca-
stage.
I'm pretty sure that Sahanin Moonbow is like not in favor of greed. Can I like have a prayer off with this dude?
Unfortunately, his connection to his greed god is strong down here. You are in his seat of power.
Well, I'm gonna bring some moonlight to his ass.
Okay.
Circle
Don't
of
you get
life.
a moon burn?
Oh, right, man.
All right, so I
Moonbow.
move and open the door for everyone.
Okay. So let's go ahead and roll initiative as soon as I go back and grab the pin out of my find.
Whee!
With my initiative modifier, I got a 21.
Ah,
I got a
Nice.
4.
12.
13 is my lucky number.
That's not that good of a number.
No.
That's a fine number.
That's
It's a
not
good-
that
Better
good of a
than
number.
4?
It's good for the party number.
And his bonus is nothing. So we got. So, Finley, what are you gonna do? You're in the bucket of doom.
Let's see. I can't see nothing. Right? Because
Yep.
we're inside the bucket.
As soon as you get out of the bucket, I can tell you something.
I'm going to peek outside the bucket because I can share the space.
So you're not gonna leave. Basically, you're gonna stay in the bucket, but open the door.
I opened the door.
He opened
Yeah.
the door. So
Leave it
I'm
open.
going to peek out.
Okay. So, the great space has been hewn from the mountain rock, forming a cathedral of stone under the ground. See, that right there could have been a good name. The ceiling hangs 20 feet above a rocky floor inscribed with dwarven runes and religious symbols. A quartet of iron poles serves as guides for the iron bucket, keeping it on track as it descends into the mine floor.
Okay, but I don't see anything.
You're in the bucket facing the wall.
You see rock.
Rock.
Grid neck.
Okay then, I'm going to step out and take a look around.
Don't step out too far.
Okay.
But
we
I'm
going?
disguise self.
What are you disguising self as?
Rock.
Does it work that way?
I'm going to look like a dwarven statue.
Roll a performance for that mime check.
Get out of my mind.
You do notice, especially since you don't have the dark vision, that under your bucket, because you need to like step down, there's a little space between the floor and the bucket. There's a flicker, like there may be a candlelight far off on the other side of the cabin. Just a candle or two. Just you know that little fire flicker
Yeah,
you get.
the flicker. Okay.
So that's it for your turn.
Yeah.
So you don't cast any spells on yourself or anything.
Now hold on
Okay.
to disguise self.
Okay. So it is Moonbeam's turn.
I am going to bless my companions, the barbarian, Finley, our crazy caster man. I'm gonna bless them with bless.
It's the blissful blast.
Yeah, man. Basically, like what happens is, you can, when you make an attack or saving throw before this ends, you can add the D4, and so that's pretty, handy and stuff.
That's attack and damage, right?
So what you're saying
No,
is you're
attack and saving throw.
Attack and saving.
so you're hotboxing the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, I am. Boom.
Love it.
And that's an action, and then I guess I'll move out next to Finley.
Okay, so you're stepping out.
Yeah,
Head
man.
towards the light.
I'll be next to the cleric here. I just don't feel right about her being out there by herself.
Oh heck yeah! You gotta make sure you're taking spaking with the cleric.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty, and It is next going to be our warlock's turn. He's got his book out. He's got plans going.
Mm-hmm. I am going to...
And the wind blows through the cabin.
delay for our barbarian.
Okay.
So I'll go right after her.
Okay. So something happens into the darkness.
Question.
What?
On the outside, there's a latch on the outside of the, or inside of the bucket?
The bucket, it's basically the middle of the bucket.
No, but the door to the bucket.
She wants to know if she
Does
can
it
lock the
latch on
dwarf.
The
in.
bucket has a door.
Yes. Does it latch on the inside or the outside?
It basically just clicks into place. It's not meant to be locked.
Oh, dry.
It basically, when you close it, it snaps shut. Think of it like a yard, but without it just locks into place, and then you have to push it back out.
Okay.
It's got really good spring hinges hidden somewhere. Okay, so
Dwarven construction, man.
you hear some mumbling into the darkness. Mumble,
Mumble,
mumble, mumble.
mumble.
Stuff's going on. You don't know. It's kind of freaky.
They're preparing.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch her and try to take my actions in line with her.
Okay, so what are you going to do, Barbarian?
I'm gonna get out of the damn box.
So as she's moving, I'm gonna use my Mask of Many Faces to disguise self as a Glitterdoom zombie.
Okay.
And as she steps off, I'm going to use stealth to make it seem like it's just her getting out.
Okay.
Cool.
When I'm getting out.
15.
Okay. So you believe that you have successfully stealthed your way out there. And guys, you're okay with a, Glitterdoom zombie coming out of the bucket?
Hey, I saw him change.
Okay. And you're telling Iron Eyes to stay in the bucket?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so back to the top of the order, but first, that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Woo!
Cliffhanger.
Dun dun dun.
No.
Is it just me or
No, he's in there, shut the door, and kick the bucket.
Is it just me or like Glitterdoom sound like some sort of 1970s, like disco thing? Yeah.
Or a James Bond film.
Yeah.
He'd run into glitter pussy.
Remember.
Didn't we already talk about that?
Yeah, we kind of
Austin
did.
Powers, come on.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.
Jessica Jones.
Well, I've heard nothing
Just
but
Heard
good
nothing but good
things.
things, but they said
But I
that you
don't
have to
have
watch
Netflix.
The Flash first, from what we were
Oh.
told.
Well,
You mean Daredevil?
Daredevil, that's it.
Yes.
Daredevil.
well, we've gone without doing
and
Daredevil.
you still love it.
We still love it. Although now we may have to add Daredevil because
And I believe Jessica Jones, actress, is one of the ones we like.
Yeah, Kristen Ritter, I love her. The
Thank
bee in Apartment 23.
That was a fun show.
I liked that show.
You can tell they all had fun doing that show.
what show was that?
The bee in Apartment 23.
Oh, okay.
She's Kristen
She's the seed of evil.
so
I bet she does a good job with that.
she was fabulous. Actually, she's in that cute movie with oh god, the name totally went out of my head. Vamps with
that was
Alicia
cool.
Silverstone.
Yeah.
Was she the
vampires,
the
yeah.
one from the 80s? The movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I could totally see her being.
So she got to do the 80s fashion
I don't
style.
have my figure yet.
But Ed and I are caught up on The Expanse.
Isn't it
it's
fabulous?
so good.
Yeah.
It is really
New
good.
one Tuesday.
I'm reading the book.
The
I
sad thing
know,
is
I was telling you
I
when
just
you were
pulled
reading
it
it.
out and I was fondling it.
You're fondling Jazz's figure on.
It's a striking figure.
Pardon me.
Tuesdays.
That's quite all right. Okay.
It was the Dragonborn we were using, right?
Nope.
Which one was it?
It was I'm a half elf.
No, Dragonborn is for the other
Was it
one.
that guy?
Yeah.
I could use that guy.
Okay. We have so many characters.
Can you ever have enough?
And just for those, who like to keep track of, biology and D&D. A bear and 2 owlbears.
Owlbear!
Who knows? When you made a bear with a tiny owl, you get an owlbear.
That's way bigger
Hey,
than
maybe it was a
bear.
great owl.
That's right.
Actually,
course
have
a
you
wizard
heard
did it.
about there in? I think it's in Oregon. There's actually an owl, a hoot owl that has been attacking people.
Really?
Like first, I guess last year they were attacking joggers when they would run through this park.
Like too close to the nest or something?
No, actually, what they believe it is that it's like prostrating for a potential mate.
Or it's part of
and I
the
guess there was this news coverage,
new grid.
and because of this news coverage, they had this fake image of a screech owl, beware of screech owl attack kind of thing, and they liked it so much they actually made this little, screech owl attack crossing street sign, and I guess they're back at it.
The
So it's
screech
like
owl.
apparently the only people who don't like this owl are the ones, of course, getting attacked.
Everybody
but
else is
now
like-
apparently they're going after city workers.
Aw.
So it's like, but everybody apparently loves the owl. I thought it was just interesting.
You seen the talons on a screech owl?
I know.
mean,
Yeah, it's.
take a freaking face out in one shot.
Exactly.
I
Owls are
prefer the
fearsome.
seagull in Scotland that goes in and steals the chips.
Oh.
That's freaking awesome.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
Walking by with your fish and chips.
No, it's a bag
No.
of potato crisps. They call
Crisps.
it crisps.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like Doritos or something.
Yeah.
And the convenience store knows the door open, so it goes in and then grabs a bag and leaves.
Off the bottom shelf and walks out. And they're just watching this.
I heard someone just paid for the chips.
for the chips. Yeah.
So,
That's
it's so
delightful.
funny. It's so
That's
freaking
delightful.
hilarious. That is a smart bird.
That is an incredibly smart bird. Okay, so
Bird brain was not for all birds.
I did have to look around and see if there was a pen.
Well, it's not just crows
Kind of
that
pen.
will
I
learn
thought
how
you
to
said
use
you
our
brought
tools.
pens. That's the beauty of TGG.
Yeah, and also
They
being
provide.
part of the Orc Legion.
That's right.
Yes. I'm going to encroach on your space here a little.
12 orcs attacking.
No, we were
Sequestered
saying,
laughing
since we come to
while
TGG
she's
and
chewing.
We're part of the orc club and stuff like that. We're orclings. Yeah, see.
Half
There you go.
orcs.
We're not Orklings, we're a motherfucking warband.
All right.
That's right.
We're elite.
We are. We need badges.
Badges.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
That line was ever correct.
That I have to say was like, I just set that one up.
Yeah, you gift wrapped it.
I did.
That
I
was
read
that was
one
very
and everything.
polite. There's the silence.
We're watching you draw.
I should probably erase
People,
these
he's making a
numbers
map.
here.
Well, I mean,
It gives the room character.
it definitely gives
It's
the room
debris.
character.
It's debris. That's right. Yeah.
As long as we're not going up against any of those gross that wormy guy that
The
like
slug.
Greed
Greg's
slug,
gold.
the greed slug or whatever.
The
Greed,
greed
whatever.
grub.
Greed
Greed
grub.
grub.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Even
I
better.
just have one thing
That
to
was
say.
nasty.
Ew.
Sacred
I felt
flame.
icky.
It was
It
okay.
was
That
so
was terrible.
icky. That's just wrong.
As a priest, there's only 2 things you should say to the greed grub. Sacred flame.
I did say that repeatedly, actually,
You
Good
did.
choices.
because I wouldn't get near it. There's only so much I can do from a distance. I ain't gonna get my mace dirty. I don't think so.
That's
No,
all right.
oh,
That's what you
it
have
might
me
stain.
for.
Yeah, exactly. Ew. And I'm worried for this dwarf guy in our party because I'm thinking he might be
Iron eyes.
susceptible to that whole
Susceptible?
greed,
Don't you mean infected?
Yeah, I'm thinking that he's already.
We have to keep our eyes on him.
There's only one way to be sure. Burn all the infected.
No, there's only one way. The only way to be sure, is like
to
take off, nuke the cypher board. It's the only way to be sure.
I know, we were thinking the same thing. It's like, it's the only way to be sure.
So we killed.
And enter the queen alien.
So we killed the dwarves in the.
That's the cutest darn grenade.
That hid behind the
It's a
door with the
xenomorph.
crossbow.
Right.
Okay, so we were just in.
We were in that hallway with the porculus.
We were in the eastern corridor.
Going after
Yeah,
them
exactly,
damn
right there.
wraithy things.
Yes. So, unfortunately, the stone ghosts had nothing on them, but it was a quick wrapped up fight. It was quick, and we still have to do the opening, so maybe I should. Do
Oh,
that.
that's right.
Let's do the
Let's
opening.
Welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition.